few quick updates as per usual at the beginning of the unboxing. That is, first to apologise for the lack of sneak peeks this month. We did suffer some delays last month with our super kit with some of the deliveries, so we have been focusing on getting all of those kits out, getting all of our regular orders out, and then in the last week, like this week just gone, we've been focusing on emails, making sure that we're trying to get back up to date. We are only a very small company, so it is all hands at the pump, and we do have social distancing still in place. We are in a new lockdown again here, so there are constant rules and regulations that we're having to keep on top of to make sure we're compliant and safe. But we're all happy and healthy and well, and I just want to thank everybody for their patience. It has been somewhat challenging, but we're really pleased to be able to say that for this month we have managed to pull everything back. So whilst the sneak peeks didn't happen as I usually would like them to, we are releasing today, which is the 19th. If you are a subscriber to the kit, you can place your add-on orders up to 9 AM on the 28th of September, which is a Monday, and that is British summertime still, I believe. We're still in British summertime, we haven't gone back to GMT yet. So Monday morning of the 28th we'll be printing for the final time the add-on orders, and then we will be packing like crazy to start shipping on Thursday the 1st. So we have managed to pull everything back to where it should be with our dates. Now this month's release is relatively small as a result, because it was more important to us to be able to get back to achieving what it is that we promised to everybody, when we will ship, when they will receive tracking, all of those sorts of bits. So we're getting there, and without further ado, I'm going to share with you the Happiness is Homemade card kit. So here we are. I did share one sneak peek on Instagram, and there were lots of guesses, and I felt very mean that I didn't give more information. However, this is the kit. So this month you're going to be receiving a 12 by 12 bag, and in there are 4 sheets of 12 by 12. The top sheet is stickers, and these are really lovely, nice and thick stickers. And this kit is a little bit different to anything that I've done before. I have done a sort of kitchen themed kit, but that was, goodness, I want to say perhaps October 2015, maybe 16. Oh gosh, it's showing now. I used to be able to name the kit and the month and the year. Anyhow, that was Kiss the Cook. Now this, Happiness is Homemade, is all about kitchen, food, recipes, and with us all facing this current lockdown due to the coronavirus, or COVID-19 as you may refer to it, a lot of people are having to cook at home and digging out old recipes and trying to find enjoyment. So I thought this would be really nice to be able to have a card kit that was focused around that. So for example, if you made cookies or something for somebody as a gift, because things are more difficult to obtain at the moment, you could make a lovely card to go with it. And I'll go into more details in the embellishment bag with the other idea that I had. But anyhow, so you have a lovely array of stickers here, which are, some are just icons, some have got little sentiments on, like lick the bowl, happiness is homemade, live well, laughed often, love much, the secret ingredient is always love. So you've got a really nice selection of stickers here. And then here we've got these tabs. Now these tabs are gorgeous, and again I'll refer back to these in a little while. And then you have also at the bottom here got a lovely border sticker. So lots of lovely stickers to be enjoying. Then there is a cut apart sheet. Now these are 2 by 2 inches. Again, I have got an idea in mind for what purpose for putting these in. They're obviously great for sentiments or little icons, because you can obviously cut the square out, or you could use, on this one for example, a hexagon die. That would be really nice with the bee theme. So these are great for just extra icons for on your cards. It is a double-sided sheet, and on this side there's a really lovely, it's almost like a minty tealy colour with these lovely bloom and laurel. You get that one, and then this one, I thought was a lot of fun. And this is tags. Again, if you're making cookies or you've baked a cake, you could snip one of these out, pop a hole through it, use some ribbon to tie it onto the bag or the box that you're putting what you've made for somebody in. And again, something else that makes this great is on the reverse side, the tag is printed with a space for you to write. So if you're popping them on the cards as is, that's perfect. But if you're going to use them as actual tags for something that you've made, and of course, this doesn't have to be food related. If you like to knit or crochet or anything that you've made at home for somebody, some of these will work, and there's others again that are just completely blank, so they'd work really nicely for just general gifts. So you have those, and then you have this last sheet, which are recipe cards. So again, the embellishment bag will clear this up a bit further, but these are 4 by 6 inches, so you get 6 on this sheet, and you've got all of the bits and pieces for you to be able to fill out your favourite recipes, or if someone's got a recipe for you, you can pop it on there. And the reverse side has space for directions, and obviously, as always, it all coordinates together. So I'm going to try to lay this out so that we can see them. Lovely. Okay, so they're your 4 sheets. Now, usually I start with the cardstock, and that's simply because that is the biggest part in the bag, but I've gone with the 12 by 12. But you get 5 sheets of cardstock, as always. They are American letter, so they are cut to 8.5 by 11 inches, so they can be split across to make a side fold note card, or down the centre, which is my favourite, to make a top fold card. But you've got red, this lovely sunburst yellow, a nice pale blue, a soft pink, and then a grey. So there are 5 sheets there. And then we also have the peel-offs this month, and they are strawberry glitter. I'm hoping that my camera will pick it up, but it's a really lovely, soft, almost like an iridescent glitter in a strawberry coloured coating. So they are ever so slightly see-through, so they will pick up whichever colour you put behind. So I'll pop a couple of different ones back here so you can see. You will maintain that red, but it will slightly adapt. So if you pop it over white, you'll get its true colour, but if you pop it over another colour, it will have a slight variation to it. And we have the stamp set, the Happiness is Homemade stamp set. This was what I sneaked, so everybody thought this was going to be a coffee related kit. And this one says "Perk up, darling," which again, I think the current climate, it's nice to send people just a little positive boost. We have "Cooking is love made visible," don't flip out, just roll with it with a rolling pin. Let's eat, don't get so steamed up on a kettle. And then we have "Whistle while you work" on another kettle. "Hello hot stuff" on an oven mitt. "Always be grateful" on a cheese grater. "Bake the world a better place," "Happiness is homemade," and "Spread some love." So very nice, simple sentiments that can be used with ink. They can be used with heat embossing, embossing powders. There is so many icons in this kit with the stickers and what's in the embellishment bag that I thought a nice strong sentiment stamp set would work really well. And then next up we have the patterned papers. Now they are 6 by 8 this month, and they are double-sided, and on one side you have a larger icon, so if you're a scrapbooker, again this kit would work very well for you. But then we have like kitchen conversion charts, so for me this one might just get torn out and popped up on the kitchen side in a frame with a few little stickers on it just to embellish it up a bit, because this is the sort of thing that I really need help with. But we have "What's Cooking" with that lovely apron, and that sticker does also feature, although slightly different patterns, on this sticker here. And we've got these lovely florals, and "Life is short, lick the bowl," with some bowls. Again, another really pretty floral. I love the dark behind it, that contrast really makes it pop. We have "Let's Eat," and again with this one you could use the "Let's Eat," and then you've got this lovely pattern either side. That's the benefit of the 6 by 8. And here we have these lovely sort of cows and pigs and chickens and carrots. I'm not quite sure, maybe onions or beetroots here, but in that lovely black and white, allowing whichever colour you put on there to really pop out. We have "Made with Love" over chopping boards. some more of that lovely teal colour with a geometric, almost like a tile pattern on it. Bake the world a better place. Again, works with this sentiment that we have here. And on the reverse side, again, another sort of like a smaller pattern, perfect for card making. And this paper pad, if split in half, you've got nearly 2 card fronts there, so that's great. Here you've got these lovely shelves, and again, if you snipped the shelf in half, you know, you'd be able to create some really nice borders for your cards. And then we've got another sort of like tile effect almost with the lovely mustard colours. People who love to eat are always the best people. Apparently that was Julia Child, and that's all in a lovely frame. We've got this lovely red, very simple but really good for if you make cards like Christy likes to, having these sort of very simple, not too busy patterns. Happiness is a kitchen full of family and friends. Again, we have these shelves, but this is on a smaller scale. And then to the back of here, we have some more recipe cards. So that is your patterned paper, and that is everything that you get included in your 12 by 12 bag. So next we're going to move into the embellishment bag. And we have 5 ribbons this month, and they are in this very soft yellow, grey, red, charcoal and teal. And you get a metre length of each of those. So as I say, for the sheet that has the tags on, your ribbons coordinate perfectly colour-wise with those. So, and there is another thing, and I'm going to talk about this now. In the back of your embellishment bag, you've got some card. Now, there are 2 different kinds. They are both cut to 4 by 6 inches. Now, this is just grey board, which looks incredibly boring, but there is method to my madness, and that is, I wanted to give everybody the opportunity to be able to make some recipe books if they wanted to. So this is my alcohol marker friendly cardstock, again cut to 4 by 6. You get 10 sheets of those, and the idea behind this is you have the grey board, you have a few sheets of recipes, you pop them together and you punch holes in the top and bottom using ribbons to have a bow so that you can add to and remove from your recipe books. And then you've got your very own easily added to recipe card books. But also the purpose of cutting them to this size is they are perfect for the recipe cards that are included in both the paper pad and the 12 by 12. But if you like the idea of decorating them all up yourself, I've left them in this perfect for stamping cardstock, so you can stamp and colour, or you can use your stickers or other bits and pieces from the embellishment bag to be able to make your own cards up. I did consider index cards that had the lines on them so that you could write everything nice and neatly, but I thought that with the way that we like to craft, some people may like to do landscapes, some people may like to do portraits. That's round the wrong way. You may prefer to have holes at the top. So I've left it open, and I've put 4 sheets of the grey board so that you could make 2 lots, 2 recipe books, one for you and one for a friend or for your mum or your daughter or sister perhaps. Or you could equally just use 1 sheet of grey board on the front just to keep it a bit sturdy so that you can keep adding to the back, and then that way you can make 4 up. So that was the thinking behind doing this. But also you have got the facility, of course, that if you wanted to, you could cut down the coloured cardstock, because you will get 3 out of that sheet of this size. So that was the thinking behind that. And if making a recipe book really isn't your jam, then, see, did you like my pun there with the food? Then you've got some like nice panels for stamping to be able to add onto your card bases. But this will wrap beautifully. Some of these patterned papers, it would, they'll fit perfectly to be able to stick that on the front, cover it over, and then stick on the back again, and then just decorate up to make it as nice or as simple, as over the top and ornate as you like. But I'm really excited to see what people come up with this. Next up we have the sequin mix, and this is a mixture of reds, greens, pinks, golds and browns. So a different mix to something that I would usually make. I do like a bit of blue in my sequins. But that's the Happiness is Homemade, and you get a sample bag of that. You also get a little bag with some clothes pegs, or pins I believe as they are referred to in the States. But they are really cute on cards. You could, in theory, like peg up your recipe cards if you've got a notice board in your kitchen. And also, along the theme of having the tags, there are 2 wooden tags here. Again, both different. They're blank on both sides, so you can decorate them as you will with the stickers, or you could, you know, the sentiments will all fit nicely on here. So I'm, again, interested to see what people would use that for. I mean, potentially even this one would work as a mini chopping board. So yeah, again, I'm very keen to see what people come up with. We have a bag of ephemera, and this ephemera again will work for decorating recipe cards, for making your, like, you know, your birthday cards, greetings cards. A messy kitchen. A messy kitchen is a happy kitchen, seasoned with love. Got this really cute little cow. Cakes, little tins, recipes. You've got cutlery. Oh, a nice cheese board there with olives and pears. But yes, so you've got a whole bag of the ephemera there. So again, all coordinating beautifully with one another. And then the dies this month, last but by no means least, we have this ever so cute little teapot, which has 3 little hearts that are die cut from it. So this is sort of like a 2-in-1, because you can die cut the teapot out and use the relief as it were. So you could make shaker cards with it. You get the teapot as it is, but then you've also got the hearts. So if you just wanted to decorate with some hearts, then that will work very well. And then you have 3 nesting hearts as well. So these little guys, very cute in amongst one another. And something that I think always looks very sweet is when there's like a heart within a heart like that. Kind of like a pregnant heart. But yes, so that is the Love from Lizi October 2020 card kit. I will pop some still shots up now, and the release video will be coming very soon after. These are under limited quantities, so it is a case of while stocks last. If you choose to subscribe and it says October card kit as your first kit, then that's what you will receive, but we do change that over very quickly because it depletes our stock down. So if you subscribe tonight before midnight, you will receive the October card kit as your first. If you subscribe after the 20th of September, then the November kit will be your first one. So any questions or queries, either pop them below or give us a shout in the Facebook group. Any customer service related queries, if you can pop us an email to support@Love from Lizi, we're working our way through. Just a little heads up, Sue is having some holiday time. She hasn't had time off for a long time because since the furlough, and we've all been go since then. So she's having a bit of time off. I've got my sister helping me, so we are going to be doing shipping. Everything is going as planned, but I just need to make sure that you're aware Sue isn't there. So please bear with me. But I'm going to pop over and do the release video. I hope you enjoy the stills. Do let me know if you like the recipe cards idea, and if that's going to work for you, if you're excited, what it is about the kit that you really like. And I will catch up with you later.